this is Chica. She's a not quite 4-year-old and has just recently been started, has just a couple months on her. And all I want to show you on her today is demonstrate to you why I have the horses move under my weight. And so it is a little bit of a debate. Sometimes people teach their horses to move away from their weight, and you can teach a horse either way, you know, whatever works best for you. But I like to have them move under my weight, for one, because it's more natural to them. And so all I'm going to demonstrate for you today is just starting her on the leg yield with by just having her move under my weight. So I'm going to be pretty much loose on the reins. I just don't want her trotting forward, so I'll just keep enough rein where when I put a little leg on her, she doesn't squirt forward. But I just want to show you how natural it is that for a horse, when you put your weight to one side and it kind of puts them off balance a little bit, they're naturally going to want to move under that. And so I just want to show you why I teach the horses to move under the weight. So I'm just going to walk her around a little bit. And I'm going to over-exaggerate a little bit, both for you watching and also for her, because she is so green. I'm going to exaggerate a bit. So as I'm walking towards you, I'm not even going to put leg on her yet. I'm just going to over-exaggerate my weight to the right. And see how she's already drifting to the right? And I didn't do anything with my reins, and I didn't do anything with my leg. That was just all my weight. Okay, and now I'm going to come towards you again, and I'm going to put my weight to the left. And that's it, just my weight. To the left, and see how much she's drifting over to the left? Only from my weight. And I haven't worked on this much with her. She doesn't know what she's supposed to be doing. It's just that it comes naturally for her. When my weight goes to one side and she feels off balance, she wants to step up under it and try to balance herself again. So now this time I walk towards you, I'm going to do my weight, and then I'm also going to add my leg. So I have a little bend, and I add my leg. She's a little not sure. There she goes. So a couple of steps, and give it to her. When you're first teaching anything, you don't need to leg yield across the arena. Just get a little bit of try and give it to her. Now I'm going to try again to the right, and again a tip her nose to the left. Now just a little rein on her. My weight comes over, my leg comes on. Oh, much better that time. So that time she had a little better idea of what I was going to be asking for. Now this time I'm going to go to the left. I'll tip her nose to the right a little bit. Shift my weight to the left and bring my right leg on. Good girl. And it's very slight. There she goes. Good. But it doesn't need to be perfect right now. She's just a baby. She's just starting to learn these things, how to move off the leg and all that. I'm going to go one more time to the left for you. So tip her nose to the right, my weight comes over to the left, my leg comes on, and look at how nicely she's already moving over. Good girl. Good job. Now, one thing that I do want you to take notice of is that, see how I didn't really lock up my reins? I didn't choke my reins way up and really hold her down or really focus on her headset a little bit. All I wanted her to do was just drift to the right a little bit or drift to the left when I asked her. And when you're first starting to teach the leg yield, that's all you're looking for. Okay, it doesn't have to have a perfect frame and all this stuff. Just get a little move over, and you know, a lot of your horses, even if they aren't as green as her, even if they've been riding horses for a long time, a lot of horses were never really properly taught to move off the leg. And so this is, you know, this is some of you may be starting here, even if you have a 10 or 20-year-old horse. You know, that's why I wanted to show you on a baby, because even if you don't have a baby, you can see how we start that. So a lot of the horses, like I said, you know, some riding horses were never really learned to move away from the leg laterally, and so you may be starting at this point. So use just enough rein, only a little bit. Get your horse, you know, make sure that they're not going to trot forward or squirt off. Little bend, and then just use your weight and use your leg, even if your horse goes crooked a little bit. You know, in the beginning, you just want a little bit of step sideways, and then you give it to him. You don't need to go very far. Once you get a little bit of a drift, let him go, and then after, you know, as you work on it, a couple of days, then you can start to work on, okay, now I'm going to straighten out a little bit, or I'm going to get a little more bend, or I want the hinds to move a little more, and you just make it a little bit more difficult as time goes on. But you have to, you know, just get him moving off the leg first. And so that's all I wanted to show you on her today.